It was very nice to meet again, to have the possibility to meet in person. It's been 2 years, I think, that we haven't met in person, so taking the time to listen to each other and really interact also on different topics was very nice. We talked about many things. First, on the start of reflection on the longevity of the maps, and also starting to think about the planning ahead, about the different events that we'll be organizing, and more specifically on the conferences and the final conference on SHERPA in June next year. So it's never too early to think about those things, but having all the partners joining either remotely or in person was very, I think, precious and valuable for the project.
In the next 3 months, we will work specifically on the connections between the long-term vision for rural areas communication and specific policy strategy. For instance, the Common Agriculture Policy and the CAP strategic plans. For instance, on specific European regional development funds, operational programs, and on the recovery plans. So we will carry out desk reviews on this kind of alignment, following the path opened by the long-term vision communication for rural areas. This is one aspect. The second aspect is the setting up of a specific expert group gathering at least 10 multi-actor platforms in the SHERPA arena. In order to ask them for specific inputs on the way they figure out this alignment or misalignment at the national or regional level. And the third point is to work on the question of the rural proofing. At what level do we envisage rural proofing from European level to regional level, on which policies?
Currently, we have 41 maps which are operating at the local level or at the regional level or at the national level, and they're all organizing their dialogue on the different topic of their selection. And it's interesting to see we have a big diversity of maps, so each one is within the topic and within the framework of how we work, of really finding ways to have their dialogue which is meaningful in their situation. And we're very much learning now on what is the added value of gathering these actors for society, science and policy. And for each of the actor group, the benefit of SHERPA is different. The added value is in 4 different areas. So one is in the influence on policy at the local level, but also regional, national level. And of course, at the end, we want to contribute to EU policy making. But there's also an added value into the enriching the rural dialogue, so the effect of organizing spaces where people can meet and discuss the issues of importance to them. Another one is really about the connectivity, so building networks. And finally, the action on the ground, especially for local action groups. The SHERPA multi-actor platforms can create a forum for action.
Hi everyone, I'm Pompeu Pais Dias from Portugal. I work at Consortium and we are a partner on the SHERPA project, promoting now 3 different maps. We have one in the Alentejo region. It's a very vibrant area that's developing a large irrigation perimeter, and is currently the map is currently discussing the land use topic. The second one is also in Alentejo, but near the sea, a great production area in small fruits. And they are now discussing the labor theme on that area because it's a very big challenge with labor scarcity in the region. And finally, the biggest one of the maps, it's Map Centro. Its location is the central part of Portugal, and now it's currently discussing the digitalization theme also, again, so important currently with the context of migration to urban areas. The central region really needs to improve themselves and to improve connectivity for the inhabitants there.